You know, Robin, I've always been fascinated with actors' early jobs. Didn't you work also in an organic ice cream store in
Oh
Mill
yeah, that
Valley?
was wild in Mill Valley, which was great, because people come in so stoned that they'd go, yeah, um, what's the green stuff? Mint. Oh wow, can I try that? You put it on a little spoon. Oh man, yeah. Oh wow, what a freeze. Oh, righteous. Thanks. Okay, give me a pint. You know, you see people just hammered,
Okay.
walk in, their eyebrow, they're like, how you doing? Excuse me, I just have one question. Yes? What dimension is this? I think it's the third. All right, I'm back.
You know, in the late '70s, I went to school at UCLA, and they were shooting the TV series of version of the Paper Chase. And I got
With
the
Houseman.
Yes,
Did you meet him?
I got to see him
Isn't he
speak at a speech.
very wonderful man, because as elegant as he was very, very, he had a wonderful funky side. That I remember him, I asked him, I said, John, what's it like raising money for the school? He said, basically, Mr. Williams, I'm a pimp. It's a dry hump, really. I was like, thank you, take care, sir. Have fun and good luck selling those Volvos. He's like, oh, right, seems all very fun.
You know, when you made the transition from television actor to movies, I know Popeye didn't work out exactly as you'd planned. How disappointing was that for you, and what was the best lesson you learned from that?
Well, the weirdest lesson is when you walk out of a premiere and see a 50-foot can of spinach and people waiting for you with all those cameras. It was like, you felt like Custer going, never assume. You know? Always look, if you see some feathers on the ground, not a good sign. It was like, it kind of blew the, you're going to be a star. That went out the window right then. It was like, oh, you're going to have to work your ass off. And that was the beginning of saying this, you got to learn and really keep at it. And that kind of, I guess in a way it's like a Buddhist thank you card. It's like, you must learn to give up all of your presuppositions. And even when you are nominated for an Academy Award, someone will win who does not have a green card. And you go, okay, I will know, number one. You have to kind of just, immerse yourself into the work after a while. You kind of give up that kind of, I'm incredible. Until a guy walks up to you on the street, like in New York, where a guy walked up and said, are you the guy from TV? I went, well, yes, I am. Get off, you suck. So, that levels the playing field, to be crapped on from a small height.
You know, there's a great interview with Harrison Ford after Star Wars came out, where he talked about it was very frustrating for him because he could not envision how the special effects were going to look like. He had to react to things that weren't there.
You're doing that a lot.
That's something you could identify with?
At least with this now, the technology has come along more where they at least have kind of a mock-up of what you might be looking at. But they change it. Yeah. The monkeys went through so many transitions that they're more like think of a couple of actresses in facelifts. Why does she have a goatee? But it was, that's a joke that he just went, got that. That you have to kind of, it is surreal because you don't know what the end product will be. You have a vague idea that there are going to be a lot of animals, but you can't get specific, and they're looking at me with this eye. No, it's just a herd coming at you.
I have an extremely quick question about the Oscars. They always talk about what women are wearing at the Oscars. As a guy, how much thought do you put into what you're going to wear to the ceremonies?
Well, every Oscars I've worn a pair of teddies, and it's just really helped to keep me in touch with my feminine side, and they're comfortable. And the nipple clips too. It's just for me. It's the old method thing of, I feel good. No one has to know. What do I wear? I mean, I wear tuxedos that basically make Blackwell go, oh, 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 where did he get the leather one? I've worn these Matsudo tuxedos, these weird Japanese tuxedos and inflate, and all these bizarre things, and I could just see them walking in. Because unless you look like, Cary Grant walking in, they're like, what is this? I wore a tie one time that looked like a spider, and they were like, oh God, I can't believe him. It's always a weird thing, but, sometimes when Daniel Day-Lewis wore that, the Edwardian coat, they were, oh, yes. And then wouldn't it be great one time to come in one of those powder blue? Wouldn't it be, you can come one time and win, have a powder blue tuxedo like a guy, Joey Buttafuoco's wedding tuxedo. Come in there, I'd like to thank the Academy for this thing, but what happened to the genitals? Wouldn't it be great to really have an Oscar ceremony, a real, like the old, in the old Oscar ceremony, they used to have, people could get pretty hammered. They served alcohol. And people, just get out there. Then it'd be great because you'd see people in the audience when they'd lost, like, oh, give it up! You're awful! Her tits are done! Oh, no, get on with it, girl! Oh, please.